besties, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Annalise, and as promised, in today's video I'm going to be doing some DIY. I've seen your comments that you miss videos like these, and honestly lately I just seem to be buying fail after fail after fail on this channel. So in today's video I'm going to transform and DIY a few items from previous YouTube videos and turn them into stuff that I'm actually going to wear in real life. And one of these includes a high heel DIY. I know you'll love those as much as I do. So without further ado, let's get on into it. The first shopping fail that we're going to DIY is this dress that I got from Pinterest earlier this week. If you missed that video, I went on Pinterest and I bought a bunch of unrealistic yet beautiful Pinterest dresses. So this is the photo of what was meant to arrive, and this is what actually arrived. I didn't even realize that that photo is actually of Mariah Carey. You guys pointed it out in the comments and I was like, oh my goodness, how did I miss that? As we can see, this dress does not fit me at all, and it also looks nothing like the photo. A couple of you guys commented as well that this doesn't even look like it would fit a child. It looks more like it would only fit a pet dog or a cat, and I agree. My plan of attack for this is I want to try and turn this into a really beautiful Christmas crop top. Okay, my love, so the plan of attack here is I am first of all going to turn this inside out, and see all of the stitching right along here? I am going to unpick that because that's how the top of the dress and the tulle are connected. So if I just undo that, then I won't even have to cut anything, and it just makes it a lot easier for at the end when I want to hem this back together at the bottom so that I don't have like a rough edge. I'll know exactly how much to hem. Okay, so I just undid all of that. Now the edges of this top are looking really ratty, really gross. Don't worry, I'm gonna fix it. We're just not there yet, because what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna cut right down the back here. Because last night when I was looking for like inspiration on what to do with this top, I came across this TikTok and I thought that this was just brilliant. So this girl had a dress that didn't fit her properly, like it was too small on her. So she got a bunch of ribbon and stitched it down to the sides and then crisscrossed it down the middle, almost like a corsety detail. And I thought that this was absolutely brilliant. And I think it's gonna look really good on this top as well. Now that the top is looking like this, like just a random strip of fabric, I am going to get out my sewing machine. So what I'm gonna do now is all of these yuck edges, I am just going to fold them over like so and then sew it along there so that I have a nice crisp, clean edge to work with. Ow, man. Okay, well, the entire needle fell out, which that's not supposed to happen. It's all falling apart. Can you hear that? Jesus. Sounded manic. I feel like some people watching this must be banging their head against the wall like, oh my god, Annalise, the reason it's doing that is blah blah blah. Sorry, I don't know what the reason is. The needle fell out again. Mercury being in retrograde is really messing with me. And yes, I will be blaming Mercury being in retrograde for all of my problems, even though this is most likely my problem. I feel like it's something to do with the sequins. Look how clean those edges are. So now I am going to do the exact same thing, ow, on the back here. So I'm going to fold this in and then sew all of that down. This top is actually really starting to come together. So this is what the front looks like and this is the back. And so I am now going to take my red ribbon. So I'm just cut off a little bit of ribbon like that. Ignore my hands, I have lesbian hands. I'm a lesbian, I'm allowed to say that. But so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this little bit of ribbon, see how it's kind of like a hole, and stick it on here like that. And sew it down like that so that when they all fold over, there'll be a bunch of these all the way down the side on both sides, and I'm able to use a ribbon to tie it up. I've never done this before either, you guys, so we are learning together today. Slay, it's working. I can't stop saying slay. Honestly, I started saying it as a joke and now I can't stop. So just know that I know it's annoying that I'm saying slay all the time, but I can't stop. I can't stop. Has it worked so well? So this is what the back looks like now. See how I've got all those little bits, and I'm just gonna put a ribbon through there and tie it up, and that is this top done. So let's go. So this is what the top looks like now that it's all done. This is the front, and are you guys ready for the back? It's my favorite part. This is the back. Oh, let me move that. I am so happy with how the back of this has turned out. If I do say so myself, I think it looks really, really cute. I must say I'm not in love with this. Like the front of it, I still don't adore. I can't even really figure out what I don't like about it. I think I just don't like the top in general. Like it's not super cute by any means. However, if we put in the before and the after, this is of course a million times better in my humble opinion. And I think I did, if I do say so myself, like quite a good job at turning it into something at least a little bit more wearable. The next DIY we're gonna do is on this purple skirt. So this is the front and this is the back. I got this from White Fox a couple of videos ago and it is just too big on me. We are going to attempt to slice this skirt open and sew it back together in a way that hopefully fits me. So with this skirt, I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with the dress that I turned into the top. I am going to turn it inside out. And with my scissors, I'm just gonna undo all of the stitching on one side. It's got like this like sheer fabric and then the metallic fabric. So I'm gonna have to cut through both and just unpick all of those. That's the thing with all these DIYs. They're pretty easy, but they are very time consuming. Oh, I nearly fell. Once again, we now have this strip of fabric as I've completely undone the skirt. I am now going to sew it back together, but take it in just a little bit because it's not too big on me. It's just like the teensiest bit too big. I'm a little nervous of if my sewing machine's gonna be able to sew through this material. It seems to be okay. The sewing worked. As you guys can see, it's also not so if I pull it. Oh, look at that. So that is where I have just sewn it up fully and you literally can't even tell. I don't know if I need to like cut off this big chunk of fabric here that I've sewn in. Maybe I will do that actually. It doesn't really matter. No one's gonna see it. It's just more that I think it'll be a little bit uncomfy. There we go. So now I don't have that big chunk of fabric. When I put it inside out, slay. You literally can't even tell by looking at it that I have just completely DIY'd it. Okay, let's go. This is what the skirt now looks like on. So this is the front and this is the back. And as we can see, it is no longer too big on me. Thank goodness. I'm so happy with how this has turned out because again, this is something that I've genuinely like reached for lots of times and wanted to wear in my day-to-day life and haven't been able to because it's just been way too big on me. And now it fits perfectly. There was a moment when I was putting it on that I was like, oh no, have I made this too small? And as you guys saw, I cut off all that extra fabric. So there was no going back if this was too small. But thankfully, it fits and I personally think it looks very cute. The next DIY that we're gonna work on is a pair of heels. So I got these heels in a previous video where I'm pretty sure it was from like a mystery box of high heels. And only one of these heels has the leaf on it. The other is like a really pretty green high heel. Love this. But this one just has this ugly, ugly flower. So all of you guys are like, Annie, obviously you just take the flower off and then you've got a pair of green heels. However, this one underneath has like the toe bit in the middle there, but this one doesn't. So I've got to do something to cover that up once I take off this flower. And I was thinking that since it is Christmas, I would attach some of these mini baubles that I got right onto the toes here. So they're like a festive pair of heels. I'm just gonna take this off, by the way. I think I might just try and pull it first and see what happens. Oh my days, that is a big bit of wire. Okay, throw my scissors, might see if I can cut through that because I didn't realize that this was wire here, so I thought worst case scenario I can just leave this bit of toe, but I don't want a little bit of wire sticking out. Oh, actually, no, you know what I'm gonna do? So I'm just gonna cut this wire down as close as I can get it, and now I'm gonna take some glue and I am going to glue this little toe wedge, I guess you call it, in the shoe, like on the strap up like that. I feel like that's all I really can do since I'm not going to be able to get that off, because even if I'm able to like cut it, it's still gonna be sticking out just a little bit. I'm gonna slice my foot up, which I don't want to do that. So this is just super glue that I got at well, I went to say Walmart. No, I don't live in America. Woolworths, which honestly I hardly even shop at Woolworths anymore after their prices have just gone absolutely insane. I'm more of an Aldi gal myself, but I don't think Aldi sells glue. There we go. So while that is drying, can we first of all talk about how ugly this flower was? Wasn't even like a cute flower. I never understood that. But I am going to get to work in putting the baubles on this shoe. So I'm going to cut off the little hanger bit because I don't want that on the shoe. It's just going to get stuck in everything. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the strap and then just take a bauble, hold it on and stick it on there. Ta-da! There we go. I'm telling ya, Annie's high heels come in 2024. I actually really do want to work for that. That's one of my goals. I'm kind of thinking I might make a whole video about like my goals for 2024. But yeah, one of them is definitely to have my own high heel brand. I feel like that's so slay, you know? I'm just gonna alternate these as well to be facing different ways. See how this one's up, that one's down? I'm gonna do that across the entire strap. These are going to be tacky, like don't worry, I'm completely aware, but I think that's what makes it gorge. It's something a little bit different, you know? And these are the heels, you guys. They've turned out so cute, if I do say so myself. I've not seen any like Halloween. I've not seen any Christmas high heels out and about, which like I feel like is a missed market. I would love a pair of Christmas high heels, so I made my own. So let's go try them on and see what we think. If I do say so myself, I'm really happy with how these high heels have turned out. I think they are absolutely stunning. As I was putting my foot in, it was like cracking and crunching a little bit, and I was like, oh no, Cleo, they're all gonna fall off. But thankfully, it seems to be okay. So if you do happen to do this DIY, which I don't know if anyone is actually going to, but
if you do, maybe like make sure to put something in between the strap and the heel when you're doing it. That way, like, it has enough space that your actual foot can slide on through. But if we put a before and after of these high heels, I'm so proud of how I did. They were so ugly, and I feel like I could have definitely taken the easy route and just taken off a flower and called it a day. But I really think that adding these baubles have made them my own, made them super cute and great for the festive season.
And those are all the DIYs for today's video. What was your favorite? Be sure to let me know down below. My personal favorite was, of course, the high heels. I mean, that was they just turned out so much better than I expected, so I'm really happy with that. If you guys enjoyed this, be sure to let me know down below, because I have a lot more failed items that I can definitely turn into something new for in a future video if you want to see more of these style of videos. Also, whilst you are down there commenting, be sure to subscribe to my channel, because I upload new videos every single week, sometimes even twice a week like this week. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, and Facebook, because if I am not posting on YouTube, that is where I am. I love you guys so much, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah!